And I guess they didn't read the notes. Super frustrated. There were some mistakes on the application, and it was just frustrating to both of us. So that's good. Hey there, I'm John Stevenson, the Guaranteed Retirement Guy. Appreciate you tuning in today. Today I'm going to be talking to you about one of my customers who was very unhappy, extremely unhappy. And honestly, this is the first time I've experienced this. So typically when people work with me and I set up annuities for them, they are extremely happy, they're pleased. And I'll tell you about the experience we had. So we submitted 2 annuity applications. One was with Nationwide, and it was pretty good. It was like $250,000 going into it. He's going to get lifetime income. I want to say it was like 28 grand, guaranteed income for the rest of his life. So anyways, that was set up. There was a few mistakes on the application. We fixed that. But the second application, this was for a growth contract. Okay? This was for something with Lincoln Financial. And Lincoln Financial is a good company. They've been around for 120 years. A great company. And they have some of the best growth products out there when it comes to indexes, especially when you're looking to have some growth from the S&P 500. Anyways, so we set up this application and we put in there specifically, take the funds out at a certain date, okay, which was like 5 days later, because he needed time to get his money into his account. Well, Lincoln decided to take the money out literally within a day. And I guess they didn't read the notes, and they let us know, hey, for any ACH debits, we do it immediately. That is just the default. That's how it's set up. And so I know that's that way for some of these other carriers as well. You've got Midland that will take it out pretty quick as well. So I just want to kind of just fair warning on some of these. Sometimes it will take the money. I mean, sometimes it will take like 3 days, but a lot of times if it's an automatic debit, they'll take it within a couple hours, sometimes within a day. And normally that's not what I've seen in the past, but lately it seems like it's happening more and more. And so he was super frustrated because he was, getting overdrafts from the bank. He wasn't prepared for it. And I don't blame him one bit. He was super frustrated. I was frustrated. And I do not want my clients to have any experience like that with me. I mean, he's a great guy. He's one of the nicest people that I've talked to. And I'm excited for the lifetime income he's going to get. He's going to get a ton of lifetime income. He locked in some good rates. He locked in really good participation rates for the S&P index for his growth annuity with Lincoln. So I know he's going to do well. He's going to have a lot of growth. I mean, it's going to grow to like from 250 to like 580 grand. Probably more. And that's his growth annuity. And then he's going to take out probably $1 million in income from his other one. So they're both really good. It's just the experience he had, of course, was not that great. And so, I'll be honest. I mean, most people that work with me, they have a really good experience and they're happy. And I think he's going to be happy in the long term. I think he's going to be very, very happy. But initially, just dealing with overdraft charges from the bank and trying to get the money in there and having to take out way too quick was not what he was planning on. That's not what I was planning on. And it was just frustrating to both of us. But I think it's going to have a happy ending. I mean, things are working out with both these contracts right now as we speak. But I still want to talk about it, okay? A lot of guys don't talk about these kind of things. We all want you to feel like everything's going to be great. And you can read my reviews online. They're good. People have a good experience with me. But you know what? There's sometimes things just happen, and we're all human. And even the people over at these insurance companies, sometimes they don't do things exactly how we want them to. And that can be very frustrating. Anyways, I wanted to be super real, super raw, super transparent. When I am working with my clients, my goal is to make sure they are having the most pleasant experience, the most professional experience humanly possible. But sometimes things do happen, and when they do, we'll fix them immediately, fix them as fast as we can. I mean, I was going to cover his overdraft charges, but it sounds like he was able to get that taken care of. The bank had a grace period, so that's good. Let me just get forward here a little bit. I'm drifting out. I'm at Blue Lakes, Upper Blue Lakes, by Lake Tahoe. All right. So, yeah, when you're working with an advisor, there's a lot of us out there. A lot of advisors, a lot of people just selling whatever they can sell to try to get high commissions, which I'm totally against. I mean, I like commissions, don't get me wrong, but I am against trying to push a product so you can fill your pocketbook, and then it's at the detriment for the policyholder. So that's not right, especially if you want, if you want people to refer you, if you want more business, you want to make sure you take good care of people. And you know what? When you make a mistake, you got to admit it too. You got to say, hey, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that things didn't work out exactly how we wanted. So when it comes to guarantees, though, he's going to have the market protection he was promised. He's going to have the participation rate in the S&P index. He's going to have a lot of growth there. He's going to have market protection there. And the income that he's going to receive from Nationwide is guaranteed. That's contractual. And he's going to have a great experience with that. But initially setting things up, things were just rocky in the beginning. There were some mistakes on the application. There were mistakes, obviously, by Lincoln by taking out the money too soon. And they acknowledged it. They emailed me back and said, hey, we're really sorry. Our bad. We should have taken this out a few days later, and we're going to fix this. We'll cover his charges if he has any. And they really want to make good. They want to make sure he had a good experience, but they were, everyone was upset. So anyways, I wanted to talk about this. Typically when I'm sharing videos, I'm talking about how great annuities are and how, great of an experience people are having, and that's what people want to hear, right? When they're watching these videos of advisors, they're like, I really hope this advisor is going to help me out, and this video is going to determine it. Well, I just wanted to share this because I want you to know that I'm human. But at the same time, as a human being, I also know that you are as well. And I want to take care of you. I want to make sure that you have the service that you deserve. You're spending a lot of money. You're exercising a lot of trust. And that's really, really, really important to me. And so I hope that you can feel that as I try to convey that through this video. And as I try to just kind of share this experience with you, I hope that you'll understand that as well. So anyways, I appreciate you watching my videos. I enjoy making these. I'm actually out on the lake today. I'm usually walking through the woods making these videos or in my studio, but I wanted to make something a little different this time. And the fall is actually right around the corner, and then winter, and this lake's going to be frozen. So maybe I'll do a video when I'm walking along, across the lake during the winter time. I actually did that last year. I might do it again this year. So anyways, I enjoy these videos. I hope you enjoy the stories. They are real world stories. Annuities can be a great addition to your portfolio. If you're looking for guarantees, if you're looking for contractual guarantees, in my opinion, there's nothing better. So you don't have to use all your money in your portfolio. And I always tell people don't, use the amount that you need, and that's it. Leave the rest in the market. Then you have the best of both worlds. So anyways, hope that helps. Appreciate you watching, and we'll see you next time. Hey, I really appreciate you watching the video today. If any of it makes sense to you, or if you found value, or if you even got a question about anything, I hope that you'll go to the comments section and ask it. There's no stupid question, and I'm looking forward to hearing from you.